Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Now it's a match preview for Arsenal's next game against Manchester United in the FA Cup. To make it short, if Arsenal do not win this game, potentially our season, not potentially, our season ends in January if Arsenal do not beat Manchester United. That is a simple way to put it. Now you might find that I'm jumping the gun too quickly, or I'm jumping to conclusions, but for me, if we do not win this game against Manchester United, flipping Man United at the Emirates, the Premier League is already done. Carabao Cup, we are literally on the floor right now, and FA Cup will be out. Potentially, that is our season done in January. And the Champions League, let's just already be honest, we're not winning the Champions League, okay? We're just not winning it, especially with the way we're playing right now, our front line, we're not winning it. But there are some maybe positives to it, and not to losing, but just in positives of what could happen to us. So now let's talk about now this game. Man United, okay, Man United have just drawn to Liverpool. Okay, Man United are coming on, I wouldn't say form, but they're coming off a big result. And to be honest, Manchester United fans are probably disappointed they didn't go beat Liverpool, especially when you look at the 90th minute chance. Falls down to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, come on, man. You should be scoring that. I know you're not a striker, but as a professional footballer, the ball falls to you. And you should honestly, you should be scoring. And I think a lot of Man United fans were disappointed that they didn't actually go out with the 3 points. But the thing with Manchester United, okay, is that they have been turning up against the actual big teams. Manchester City, they went and beat them. And Arsenal, yes, we beat them 2-0, but it took 2 corners. And of course Liverpool, they just drew. So Manchester United are coming up against a decent record against a big team. And to be honest, after that result against Liverpool, Arsenal should not underestimate them, because especially that first game, I remember that first game, that first half was very it was hard for Arsenal to break down Manchester United when we played them in the first game at the Emirates. And of course, we got the goals at the end. But, really, it was very difficult to break them down. Now we're going even weaker. We're going even on worse form than we were when we played them in the first time. No Saka. That's a massive miss. No Saka. Because right now, the main issue with Arsenal right now is we just cannot score. Literally, we just can't score. It's even not even we can't score. We can't even create enough chances to score. I mean, we are literally feeding on scraps. Our front three right now are just not doing enough. They get the ball and it just breaks down. Like, literally, we just can't do anything in the box. So we get chances and we fluff our chances. But honestly, we just can't create anything right now. There's not enough players right now in that front three that can create some magic. And that's the issue right now. It feels like for Arsenal to score, we need to create that, that moment of magic. Now, Man United, they don't have those forwards as well, those ones that can create magic. But they still can have the moments, and the truth is that who the winner of this game will be whoever takes the chances. Honestly, I think because both teams will somehow create some 50-50 chances, and whoever scores it will win. Because I think, honestly, whoever scores first will probably win the game, because I think the other team is going to struggle, especially if the first team block. Because if Arsenal right now, we're not, our attacking play just looks so slow and predictable, just so slow. I mean, the balance is all off. I mean, we're having to put right footers on the right wing when it would have been much easier to play a left forward so they can cut. That's another. I mean, you saw when Ethan was playing, you saw that Arsenal looked a bit more like their former selves. But it's a big miss, man. It's just injuries have caught us in such a bad moment. And you know what? I'm not even going to say injuries right now, because honestly, only one player right now is injured. So it's a very bad thing just to say, oh, the reason why we're not playing is because of injuries. But something has to change. This is on Mikel Arteta right now. He's the second most paid manager in the Premier League. It is time for him to find a solution. It is time. You cannot say your whole team collapses because of one injury. And I'm not saying he said it, but the way we play right now, one player, no Saka, and it looks like we're a completely different team. And he's the second most paid manager in the league. Now, if he wants to show why, for me, he needs to show us he can get across the line, and it's time for him to show why he's the second most paid manager in the league. He needs to show that he can adapt. Manchester City, I know they have the best team in the world, but they won Premier Leagues without De Bruyne. They could even win this Premier League without no Rodri. So Arteta needs to adapt, and the players there are good enough, but the issue is I just feel like there's, I don't know whether it's the player's instruction or maybe it's a manager's instruction, but it looks like we're always playing with a handbrake. I mean, I was watching clips of Arsenal a few seasons ago when we first challenged for the league, and the football we were playing compared to this season is day and night. We look so flowing. I remember that season 2 seasons ago, I remember every time Arsenal conceded first, I still was 100% sure Arsenal was still going to get back into the game. Even if it was 1-0 down at the 80th minute, I was 100% sure Arsenal were going to get back into the game. This season, I feel like if we concede first in the 20th minute, I feel like the game is done. Literally, I feel like the game is done. I feel like the other team's on a sharp shot and Arsenal are not going to be able to create anything. I just feel like we're too slow, and he needs to change that. He needs to be more, open and more expressive in our play right now. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's the instructions or the managers or the players just not being able to do it, but something has to change because we're way too rigid right now. And me, I'm not even, like I said, I'm not a football specialist, and I can tell you where Arsenal are going to pass nets. And if I can tell you, 100% those professionals who are getting paid millions will be able to predict how Arsenal are going to play. So he needs to change something. He needs to be a bit more, I don't know what the word is, but there has to be a balance. Right now, we're way too rigid. And I think if he does play more free-flowing, I do think you will see the Martinelli. I mean, I think that's how Martinelli will play better. That's how we got his first season out, like his best season out from him, where we were playing more free-flowing. So he needs to change. And yeah, in terms of lineup, you have to go strong. You cannot afford to risk rotating, okay? You just cannot. We have to win this game because, like I said, our season could be ended in January, and we need to win a trophy this season. We cannot keep affording to come second and just hope. You know, every season we're hoping. We need to actually deliver something. Arteta needs to go over the line, man. It's been a very long time. It's been 4 or 5 years since he's won a trophy. He needs to get over the line, and the FA Cup is a brilliant trophy to do that, because Arsenal have a great history of winning the FA Cup. And Manchester United, look, if we beat Manchester United, that's a big team out, and that will give the players more confidence that they can go win games. So for me, Arsenal should win, okay? I'm expecting Arsenal to win this game, because if we don't, big uncomfortable conversations start to now appear. Already in the January transfer window, we're 11 days in, no signings, nothing. Manchester City are already about to sign another player, and look at the forward they have. Arsenal, apparently we can never find anyone, but that's another video for another day. But yeah, all that matters is we go through, play your strongest lineup, don't rotate any stupid subs. For me, my front three, because I don't care about the midfield, for me the front three is going to be Jesus, Trossard. Actually, no, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli. Jesus on the right, Havertz on the center, Martinelli on the left. Yeah, that's my main three. And also, Mazou Skelly needs to play. I think he needs to play. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I do think I'm jumping too quickly to conclusions. But for me, man, we just have to win a trophy. The Carabao Cup, for me, was our best chance to win the trophy. But now it looks like that's going into the bin. Now, FA Cup is the next one. Because Premier League, I'll be honest, I think we're out of it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Arsenal can beat Manchester United? Well, we should be. Honestly, we should be. Their Manchester United's front three also stinks. But yeah, we should be winning that game. Hopefully not from corners. Hopefully we do destroy them this time. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.